Hey YouTube. Um, I figured that I would stream the draft. I don't know how many people are going to be watching this because I didn't make an announcement about it. But I was going to stream the draft tonight for the league that I'm doing, and then I was going to uh, post the final stream when it's over on YouTube. I don't expect a lot of people to watch it because it's going to be pretty long, but I figured might as well. So we got in the stream room 14 minutes early. There's 11 people in the league, so let's let these people know that I'm streaming on the channel in case they want to cheat. So yeah, so I'm gonna be streaming this. No video today because of the stream. This will take up most of my time that I would have had to do a video. But yeah, there's one question about. Nope, it starts in 13 minutes. Yeah, no. So, welcome back to the Super Duper Football Show. My name is Jeffrey, and we are about to win a fantasy football league. Yeah, so the Super Duper Football Show is one of the other channels that I'm doing this with. It's me, Super Duper Football Show, and Football Whale. Football Whale, you can see down here, joined and left. I don't know if you guys can see the chat on there. There's a chat. I know I needed to crop the screen a little bit because I wanted to fit the streaming system, but yeah. So if you're doing Super Duper Football Show people, if you have a computer with OBS, you can download OBS, and then you'll need to change some settings around, but you can just use a screen capture and it works. I just connect that to my YouTube. But yeah, so my draft position is 5. So I think it's fairly safe to say who I kind of want to pick. I know who I want to pick already. If you've been around the channel, you might already know who I'm picking because I was big into this player last year. But yeah, there's 11 people in the draft. I originally had it at 10, but we needed to get. There's one person that wanted to join, so I expanded it to 12, and then we never got a 12th person, so now there's 11. I'm pretty happy with my spot at number 5. I usually like being in the middle because, from my experience, I don't usually see it's hard to predict who the number 1 guy is going to be, especially when Christian McCaffrey was out with an injury most of last year. So, that being said, I think that it's tough to figure out who is actually going to be the best available option. So I kind of like being in the middle somewhere because it kind of gives you some more opportunities to get a good second-round player. I usually go for running backs in the first round, just to put that out there. So I'm curious to see. If anyone has goes for a quarterback early on, because I know that a lot of people go for quarterbacks early to try and get their guy. Usually, with these drafts, it's going to be Mahomes or Lamar. I know a lot of people pick first-round quarterbacks. I've never picked a first-round quarterback. I'm not usually. I also haven't done any mock drafts yet this year. I usually do a couple mock drafts, but I've been so busy recently that I haven't had any time. So haven't had any time to do mock drafts. So this is my first time being anywhere near a football draft this season. So we'll see how this goes. I'm probably going to live stream my draft on Tuesday as well. So I'll probably do an announcement for that tomorrow, so that we might be able to get a couple more people in on that stream. I also won't be as conservative about what I tell people I'm looking for players, so I don't. Oh, one of the guys in the draft room said that he had another draft at 5 and he couldn't make it to the draft. As for live streams on the channel, I'm probably going to be live streaming a couple times in the year. I might do. I don't think I'll be able to do one per week, but I'll try to get a good few live streams in. Yeah, so we're just kind of waiting for the draft to start. Once I have my first pick, then I might start talking about my later picks. I just don't want to talk about later picks until after I've gotten into the draft a little bit. But yeah, 7 minutes until the draft starts. Yeah, so last year, I might live stream my power ranking videos this year. So those will probably be close to midnight Eastern time if I do that. I know a lot of people were telling me that I should do that last year, but I couldn't really figure out how to connect OBS to my audio or to my computer. I hadn't changed the setting that allowed you to actually record like the screen. So hopefully we'll figure that out for this year. My plan is to live stream the Power Rankings videos so that you guys can see, can like talk with me as I'm doing them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in the room right now. Football Well's been in or out, so I think that we have 6 people that I think should be here by the time the draft starts. Yeah, pretty good. I don't know how many people are watching the stream. I don't really have it open, but hopefully it's not too bad. We might be able to get some people later. Again, if you don't announce it, then people aren't really going to come. But maybe people will watch parts of the video once I post it. Who knows? I'm just kind of doing this for fun. Most of this series, I'll probably be posting a couple of videos a week on. I got my jams on. I got the draft going. It's good times. It's good times. Pretty solid times. I won't be able to do daily videos because school, and I don't have I have the motivation to do it, and I have the time to do it, but I don't have both of them coinciding with each other, you know? And I'm only one guy. I wish that I could get you guys videos every day, but it's also hard to, think of video ideas, too. Like, last year I could have done a video every day because I was at home the entire summer by myself, but just because I could think of video ideas doesn't mean that just because I was able to do it doesn't mean I could think of a video idea for every day. Oh, people are posting their entire teams in the chat right now. This is not my cold water. This is my cold water. That is warm, and I don't like that. No. This is cold. That's gross. Yeah, so people are posting their whole teams in the chat. Eli, good luck getting that team. It sounds like people want to steal from you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like we just had 7 a second ago. 3 minutes until the draft starts. So we should be able to have 7 or 8 people, hopefully. We might not be able to get everyone in, but if we can get like 8 or 9 out of 11, that would be pretty solid. So yeah, I have my first pick already in my head. I will let you guys know who that is when I pick them. Oh, Eli already got that. Okay, he's telling us the team that he has, not a team that he wants. So. Benjamin G, who's ready? Yeah, let's go. Looks like Adventure's here. Does Adventure have a profile picture? He's just blank on here. His team name, his team profile picture is just blank. Oh, my computer is so slow right now. I'm running takes so much. It lags so much. You can see the scroll. You can see the scrolly thing. How far behind is my stream? I'll check. Yeah, my computer's being overloaded right now. I have the stream open in another tab to see kind of how far behind it is. But, okay. 2 minute. Is the stream working? Is the stream like functioning, or is it just like completely lagging out? I can't tell if it's functioning or not. It probably isn't. Okay. The one that I have open on a different tab, it looks like it's functioning enough. So we're good. Okay, the draft's going to start in like 6 seconds. Actually, with the delay, it should be pretty good. I should be able to talk about my ideas a little bit. First pick of the draft probably gonna be Christian McCaffrey. Oh, he's already gone. Dalvin Cook. Alvin. Moment of truth. This determines who I get for my first pick of the draft. Because I want a guy, and I do not want him stolen. He was stolen. Okay, now I need to actually think about this. Saquon is like the entire Giants offense, so I guess he's not like he's a safe pick. I'll just go with Saquon. I want Henry. Henry's my guy. Okay. Round two. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna get tight end early. I might just wing it on tight ends and see. Um, I mean, it's always good to have one of the best tight ends, but I wouldn't mind having. It'll depend on who's available. I usually like picking my tight ends a little bit later, and I like picking my quarterbacks later because usually I can get a pretty decent quarterback in later rounds, or someone that people don't think is going to be as good as I think they're going to be. Um, and I know that that's all up to opinion. Um, so like my opinion on who's gonna do what's very different from what other people's opinions are. Like fantasy points last year, Josh Allen was number one, Rodgers was two, Kyler Murray was three, Mahomes was four. Mahomes played one less game though, so Mahomes was really like number one. Watson was five, but we don't know if he's even going to be a starter. Wilson was six. Tannehill was seven. Brady was eight. Lamar Jackson was all the way down here at 10. So we'll see where he ends up going. I think that Kyler is a strong choice. I don't know if I'd be able to pick him though because I don't like picking quarterbacks that early. I think I know who I want, and I think I know where I can get him. I already have my starting running back, but I don't know how Ezekiel Elliott's still on the board. I mean, it's only pick number 9, and he's rated number. Oh, he was just picked. Never mind. I'm not paying attention to what pick we're on. Okay, my next pick is 18. So, guys that might be available. Nick Chubb probably won't be. Antonio Gibson might be available. Projected fantasy points. Yeah, Antonio Gibson has potential to be available. Najee Harris could be available. I might go for Najee Harris. I don't always like going for 2 running backs early, but sometimes it's beneficial. Because running backs are usually more consistent than wide receivers. Stephon Diggs and Hopkins are both very low, which I am shocked about. I'm shocked how low Stephon Diggs and Hopkins are, and Metcalf. Where's Tyler Lockett? If Metcalf is number 19, where's Lockett? 39. Jeez. They're really dissing him bad, huh? I mean, he was inconsistent last year, but honestly. Oh, the auto pick stole Kelsey from someone. Jeez. That's rough, my dude. There's one person in here that's auto picking, and they stole Kelsey from someone that wanted him. Okay. Yeah, okay. Tight ends. Darren Waller's good. George Kittle's good. Mark Andrews is good. Jonnu Smith I might be looking at one of those later rounds, you know. I think that he could be good. He's also going to be fighting for catches, though, with Hunter Henry. Him and Hunter Henry are both going to be fighting for receptions, so I don't know which one of them is going to be the guy on the Patriots this year. So I don't really want to pick either. That's what's hard about. Like, I love picking Patriots players because they're my team, but you can't really pick them because they spread the ball around so much. So we'll see how that goes. I think Saquon's a good start though. I'm a fan of Saquon. I've never been a big Saquon person, but the Giants don't have an offense, and Danny Dimes is not good. It's just it. He's just not good. So they're gonna need to rely on Saquon this year, and I think that that'll be positive for me. Okay, let's go back to wide receivers. We're on pick 13. It's going pretty, like, standard, like, right down the list. Jonathan Taylor was the only one that hasn't been picked yet in the first 12. Oh, now he's picked. Okay, so now it's gone right down the list, except who was the one exception? I think there's one exception. Oh, 16 was taken. I don't know who was 16 Diggs? I think 16 was Diggs. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going for Najee Harris or I might go for Calvin Ridley. Najee Harris, Calvin Ridley, DK Metcalf, AJ Brown. I might not want AJ because of Julio. Where's Julio slated for? Julio's slated for number 42. I wouldn't mind getting him. Yeah, sorry, James. Wait, can you guys even see the chat? I don't even think you can see the chat on the stream. Oh, Justin Jefferson. Where was he slated? Oh, he was 21. Okay, that's lower than I thought he would be. He was low. Okay, we're on pick 16. I have like 4 people I want to pick, so I don't think any of them. I don't think all 4 of them can be taken in the next 2 picks. So we're looking at Najee Harris, we're looking at Hopkins, we're looking at Calvin Ridley, we're looking at DK Metcalf. And I think I know who my number 1 guy is. Because this team has the least amount of weapons. And their quarterback usually does pretty decent. Calvin Ridley was taken. Okay. I had Tyler Lockett last year. Him and DK were like fighting. They were fighting for points last year. If I go for like wide receiver points last year, yeah, Hopkins was number 1, easily. And then Metcalf and Lockett were both kind of close, but Metcalf were way more. Dude, you weren't getting Ridley. You're way too low to get Ridley. You're pick 21. Okay. Antonio Gibson is available. I already have a running back, though. Okay. I like Thielen, but he's behind Jefferson. I like Evans. Evans is ranked 34, though. I think I might... Okay. What's the I don't know why Hopkins has an injury stamp. He's I mean, they got AJ Green. He's the most consistent player on here. Hopkins is the most consistent player on here. I really like Metcalf. I think I have to go with Hopkins. Okay, I'm on the clock in Apex. Okay, I don't think either Antonio Gibson or Najee Harris will be available in Apex. So, if I look at running backs, I'm probably going to pick a wide receiver next round if I can find a good running back that I want. Okay, I found a good running back I want in a later round. So I might be able to get them. They're ranked very close to my pick after in the fourth round. So my fourth round pick is number 40. So I potentially won't be able to get this person. But I might risk it. There's some decent running backs, like later in the fourth and fifth rounds. And people still aren't picking. If Antonio Gibson or Najee Harris are available, I'm picking one of them. But I don't think they will be. If one of these two is available, I'll pick them. If neither of those two are available, then I'm gonna be going for a wide receiver. I don't need a tight end yet. I know what my plans are for tight end. There's two tight ends. There's Kelsey and there's Kittle. And then after Kelsey and Kittle, it's everyone else, in my opinion. Terry McLaurin is ranked 25. I mean, he's good, but I feel like that's a little high. Okay, all players. I have a couple guys I'm looking at for the next round and for this round. Keenan Allen would be a decent pick. I'll just go to flex and I'll go 2020 season and fantasy points. Yeah, so Keenan Allen had 245 last year. I don't know how many games he played. Mark Cooper had 236. Mike Evans had 249. 20 projected. I feel like Mike Evans is tough because of how many weapons Tampa has. Robert Woods is projected to have a decent number of points, but projections, you never know. You never know with projections. I don't know why Joe Mixon is projected lower than some of the wide receivers up here. What did he have last year? Last year he was injured. Okay. Yeah. When I don't have players, sometimes I miss out on their news. Okay, I'm on the clock. Clyde Edwards now. Keenan Allen's available. Keenan Allen is always solid. CeeDee Lamb might go off, but he also might not. I think that the play, because there's two wide receivers and a running back. There's a few wide receivers I'm looking at in later rounds. So I might go with a running back here, but I'm not sure. Are there any good tight ends? Mark Andrews is available. TJ Hawkinson is available. But again, if your name isn't Kelsey or Kittle, then it's harder to pick you. So I think I'm gonna have to go with. I've never been a Keenan Allen fan, but I might go with him. My next pick. When is my next pick? Keenan. Okay. I don't hate that pick. I didn't want Clyde Edwards. Hopefully, there's a decent running back available next round. That was only round 3, so there might be. There probably won't be, honestly. I have one guy I want, but there's a decent amount of time until then. I also need to watch the quarterbacks. People really haven't been picking quarterbacks yet. I'm not picking a quarterback in round 4. I might have wanted to pick a quarterback there, but the rankings for the quarterbacks are so low 49, 50, 63, 68. Like, in previous years, quarterbacks have gone much higher than they're slated to go this year. See, the issue is I haven't really done any prep for this. I usually have, like, my whole draft planned out every year. I haven't planned this one out at all. I have no idea where I'm going. So I'm just going to go where the wind takes me. And so far, I don't dislike my team. I think my team is solid. All of these players have been in the top 5 or 10 in their position for fantasy most of the time. Saquon usually averages a pretty decent amount per game. Last year he had a bad game before he got injured, but still. Pick history. Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, Alvin. Okay. We can. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 7, 10. Eckler was picked higher than he should have been. Aaron Jones was picked higher by 1 spot. Nick Chubb was picked higher by 1 spot. Round 2, Stephon Diggs was picked higher by 4. Tyreek Hill was picked about right. Jonathan Taylor was picked lower by a few. Justin Jefferson's picked way higher. Yeah, he should have been higher than 21. I like how on some websites they give you the average like pick. Oh, average draft position. Here it is. Dang, I've been missing this. Okay, average draft position. Patrick Mahomes 19 and a half. We're going on 30 right now. Terry McLaurin, Josh Allen. Terry McLaurin's picked up. 41 for Kyler Murray and Chris Carson. So average draft position for the quarterbacks I'm going to look at. Okay, so Josh Allen 30, 40, 47. Okay, so Wilson's going around 58. Rodgers is going around 50. Justin Herbert is going for around 68. Justin Herbert, what did he do last year for points? Okay, he was just below Brady. He was above Lamar. I don't know if I'm on the Justin Herbert train. Where's Mac Jones? Mac Jones on the list? Oh, he wasn't in 2020. Okay, 2021. Projections. Where's Mac Jones on the projections list? They're projecting Mac Jones for 247. It's pretty low. Average draft position. Is average draft position for Mac Jones undrafted? Yeah, 165. Yeah, undrafted. Mac Jones is undrafted, guys. Yeah, 165 is... Oh, there's 16 rounds, right? So, I guess he's technically not. Is it 15 or 16 rounds? I think it's 15, but... Also, LFO gives you a maximum of 8 running backs, because that's, like, the most you can get, like, with still filling every other position. Like, who's going to draft 8 running backs on their team? I mean, some people might, but... That would be insane, bro. Okay, I have 2 wide receivers and a running back right now. My next pick is 49. So CeeDee Lamb was just picked. Jeez. So I have some ideas for who I want. Chase Edmonds is an interesting player because he's always been behind someone. This year he is the starter. But he also is fighting with James Conner. Miles Sanders is a good running back, but he's not going to be available in 2 rounds. Josh Jacobs is good. He might be available at pick 49. I'm just trying to decide whether or not my next pick could potentially completely like mess up my running back situation. Okay, so I never pick top quarterbacks. This is going against everything that I stand for in fantasy football, but I'm gonna pick Patrick Mahomes because he's available in round 4. So you gotta pick Patrick Mahomes if he's available in round 4. His average draft position is 19, and I just got him at 40. That's insane. That's a steal right there. Someone's trying to tell me that all quarterbacks get the same. Does this guy have a? This guy definitely has a tight end. James, what's team? Packers for life. He definitely. I guarantee you, he has a tight end. Ready? Yep, tight end. Darren Waller. He has a tight end. See, this guy's telling me that all quarterbacks are the same. I already picked a tight end. See, tight ends are all the same, unless it's Travis Kelsey or George Kittle. All tight ends are the same. But yeah, no, I don't like picking tight ends early. I never pick quarterbacks early, but that was a steal. I can't believe I got Mahomes in the 4th round. And there are some decent running backs available. The auto draft might screw me over, but I don't think that they will. Yeah, I'm still on average draft position. Let's go back down to the running backs. Yeah, so a couple of the guys I was looking at are still available. Oh, Mike Evans. Mike Evans went. Kyler Murray. Yeah, this is helping me secure a running back in the next round, though. All positions. Oh, the auto pick. Oh, what was the actual rank? Okay. The auto pick might screw me over. It definitely will. Okay, someone picked Chris Carson anyway, so the auto pick won't screw me over. Lamar. Yeah, see, now quarterbacks are going. See, I started the quarterback trend. So now this whole round is quarterbacks. So because half the people pick quarterbacks, there's not going to be a lot of other things taken. If you always want to start the quarterback trend in your draft, because if you start the quarterback trend, then people will start taking quarterbacks, and then your next pick you'll have a lot of options that you would have wanted. Julio is still available, but I need a running back. I need a number 2 running back. Julio's also, his average draft position is 51. That doesn't mean a whole lot because we're playing against, I'm drafting against people. Also, my next pick isn't until 60. So, even according to average draft position, he should be far gone by the time I get my next pick. I like D-Hop and Keenan Allen. I think Keenan Allen's got as a safer pick than Julio. Okay. Josh Jacobs. Easy money. 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, quarterback. Now I need a good flex. and then I'll go for a tight end, maybe. Depends on who's available. I have a plan for my tight end. I have a plan for who I want and when I want to pick them. I'm on the clock in 12 picks. It's pick number 50 right now, so I have pick number 62. Okay, so I have a plan for my tight end. I don't have a plan for... I don't really have a backup quarterback idea. I'm just kind of chilling until my next pick. I'm gonna pick a defense eventually. Bucks defense is going at 83. I had the Bucks defense last year, and then I just got rid of them, which was crazy. I just got rid of the Bucks defense last year. Oh, we got 9 people watching the stream, which is pretty good. I think it's mostly people in the draft room, but still solid. Yeah, so I have a plan for my tight ends. I know who my defense is going to be. My defense is going to be... Well, I know who my defense is going to be, but I'm not going to say that yet. I'm not going to disclose the information at this moment. But I do know who my defense is going to be. Russell Wilson was picked. Chase Edmonds was picked. Both of those picks were expected. Steelers, Ravens, Washington, Bills. All these defenses are expected. 2020 season stats. Let's look at these. Rams had 159? Really? Really? Huh. I thought the Bucks were number 1. Fantasy last year. Guess not. Interceptions, 18 Patriots, let's go. The Bucks were strong early on in the season, I think, for fantasy, and then they leveled off a little bit. There's a lot of good options for defenses. You just need like a top 10 defense, because a lot of times the top 10 are very unpredictable. Like 2021 projections are very different than 2020 stats. Bucks are way higher than anyone else by like 20 points. I don't want to pick a defense in the first 10 rounds though, or in the first not 10, but I don't really like picking it for a defense before like round like 8 or 9. Oh shoot, Football Whale auto picked. That's too bad. Who did he even get? The Football Whale. He got Miles Sanders in the last round. Or Godwin. I think he got Godwin. Yeah, Godwin ain't bad. It's not a terrible auto pick. Like, I probably wouldn't have picked him at that spot, but it's still not a terrible auto pick. I also don't know who I'm picking for a kicker. Because kickers are later on. Okay. Jeez. Okay. I'm not going to say what I said jeez about. Gus Edwards was just picked. Any more people picking quarterbacks? Is Justin Herbert going to go? Maybe we can get a quarterback up in here. Let's get a quarterback draft up in here. '21 projections, yeah. Okay, quarterbacks. Let's go back to flex. Tight ends. Yeah, so Kyle Pitts is still available. I don't know what to expect from Kyle Pitts. I guess I can pick. I don't usually like having competing people. Oh, Kyle Pitts was taken. I can't have Kyle Pitts. I don't usually like having competing people from the same team. Oh, Justin Herbert. Hey, someone listened to me. I said pick Justin Herbert. They did. Oh, shoot. The auto pick isn't before me this time. So the auto pick can't screw me over. Or they could have screwed me over, but they didn't. Yeah, my bye weeks are pretty good. I have 2 bye weeks, week 12, but it's only 2. I never look at bye weeks. It's kind of a bad habit, but oh shoot, the stream is messing. Okay, I got 3 people before me. Tom Brady. Early pick for Tom Brady. I mean, it's not a bad choice, but it is kind of early. Yeah, you always get a lot. You always get a lot of people like in the middle. Like, there's never a season when you don't have a guy that has like a couple guys with the same bye week. All 3 of someone's starters or have a bye week 7. Which team is that? I'll have to figure that out. Hey, if you tank 1 week, that's actually not that bad because then you don't need to worry about other weeks, you know? Death Valley Burners. Oh, the guy that just picked Brady. Shoot. Julio lasted for so long. Rank 41, average draft position 51. I was almost about to get him at 62. Two picks, man. 2 picks. Brandon Ayuk might not be a bad choice. He might not be a great choice, but he might not be a bad choice. Are there any running backs that I want? Maybe. Okay. Oh, Bucks defense. Okay. Wide receivers, DJ Moore, Brandon. Okay. What did DJ Moore get last year? 211. I'm just gonna check on his stats real quick. Just gonna check to see how many games he played. Did he play the full season? He played 15 games. He only had 4 touchdowns the last 2 years. Robbie Anderson. Robbie Anderson is still on the team. I think DJ Moore is the top guy, though. Okay. I think DJ Moore has to be the best pick. Average draft position is 57. I got him at 68. Or 62. It's not bad. I'll take DJ. Tight end. I'm going to go back to tight ends. What's the projections look like? Okay, that's pretty much what I expected. Okay. Brandon Cooks. Oh, that was last year. Projections. Fantasy projections. Okay. Interesting. go back to the wide receivers. I'm sorry that I'm being so cryptic. I know almost every single person that's in this draft room is watching the stream right now. Maybe I can trade someone for Julio. I really wanted Julio. I had Julio last year, but he got injured, so I couldn't use him. Maybe I can get him in a different league. Okay, so I'm looking at running backs. Mike Davis. Is he the starter for Atlanta? Is Mike Davis the starter for Atlanta? He is. Oh, they have Mike Davis and Wayne Gallman? That's weird. That's really weird. Okay. I'm liking a Mike Davis pick. And he's ranked pretty low. I should be able to get him at 71. Bacon flavored victory, you are... I hate you. I hate you, bacon flavored victory. I never thought I'd ever say that sentence. Damn, this guy got Chris Carson and Gronk? Jeez. Yo, I gotta trade for Gronk. I didn't think he was gonna be picked that high. His average draft position is 124. I gotta try and trade for Gronk. I still can't type in the chat. My computer's way too laggy to type in the chat. Okay. Well, my tight end is taken. Oh my god. Someone's trying to FaceTime me. Yeah, I can't do this right now. I cannot do this right now. Yeah, nope. I'll call you back. Okay. Running backs, right? We're going for Mike Davis. Unless Football Well takes them, which obviously they could. I swear, they're definitely watching the stream. This is the risk I run. This is the risk I run. Okay, I already have Josh Jacobs, so I can't take Keenan Allen. Kenyon Drake, I mean, not why did I say Keenan Allen? What am I talking about? I have Keenan Allen. Okay. Myles Gaskin. What did he do last year? He had 164 last year. Nyheim Hines. Is he the starter for Indianapolis? I don't know who the starter for Indianapolis is. Jonathan Taylor. Oh, Nyheim Hines is the third string. I mean, Myles Gaskin might be the best guy available. He's in his second year. I'm not a fan of the pick, but I'll go for it. I'm not a huge fan of that pick. Okay, I might want to get a tight end next round. I'm on a tight end next round. I can wait on a defense. Kenyon Drake just went. I feel like Kenyon Drake is going to have a tough season. I didn't even know he was on the Raiders. Mahomes, Barkley, Josh Jacobs, DeAndre Hopkins, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Myles Gaskin. It's not a bad team. I like my running backs. I like my wide receivers. I feel like at some point in time, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Hopkins, Jacob, and Barkley have all been a top 5 in their position. Yeah, someone picked Damian Harris. I feel like Damian Harris is going to be a beast, but I think Myles Gaskin is the safer choice between the two because New England loves to pass the ball around. That's why I hate picking Patriots players. I like having Patriots players for the sake of having Patriots players, but you just never know who's going to get the ball and who's going to be in the end zone. I do know who one of my late round picks is going to be, though. Are there any good running backs coming up? I said I was going to pick a tight end on my next pick, but Sony Michel's on the Rams. Naheem Hines the third string. Mostert. He's not the starter, right? There's no way Mostert's the starter. If he was the starter he's the starter. There's no way he'll be available. I'm not getting my hopes up. Mohamed Sanu's on the 49ers? Jeez, I'm behind the times, man. I am behind the times. Maybe I should have picked Mostert on my last pick. His average draft position is 88. His rank is 88. All positions. What are we on right now? 58. 58 is the lowest that we're on right now. Okay. Yeah, all the wide receivers are going now. There's a lot of wide receivers up right now. Jeez. I might not even go for a wide receiver right now, though. I mean, Hopkins, Keenan Allen, and DJ Moore is a solid top 3. I have some ideas for who I want at wide receiver in later rounds that I think could be absolute steals. Henry Ruggs. Who's he behind? Raiders wide receivers. Raiders. He's the starter. Okay. Okay. We have some ideas. Will Fuller suspended? Okay. That's new. Well, actually, that's not really new. He's always suspended. Okay. We are going running back and then tight end. Okay, so we're going to go running back and tight end. I think we might go tight end first. Depending on who is available. I think it's safer to go tight end first. I need to look up Logan Thomas's stats though, because I'm curious to see his first half of the season last year versus his second half of the season. I think he was stronger in the back half, but I'm not positive. Is there any way to find like his game logs like easily? He's also kind of old. I don't really trust Logan Thomas. I know some people love Logan Thomas, but I don't really trust him. I was also going to look up the Packers depth chart. Yeah, they still have all their guys from last year. That wide receiver. But Dallas Goedert. No, the Eagles are so bad. I can't pick an Eagle player. Jonnu Smith. Again, I hate picking Patriots, especially Jonnu Smith. He's a new guy. He's fighting with Hunter Henry. Like, I don't know who Washington's quarterback is going to be. That's why Logan Thomas is, like, a concern for me. He's more of a liability than a good pick. So I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to go with the running back. My gut running back. Oh, someone took him? Oh, he was just 2 rounds. It's always the burners. Death Valley Burners has my entire team. No, they don't. Never mind. They just have Mostert. It's always 2 before. Okay. Running backs. Well, none of these guys are getting picked anytime soon, so what's the use? Yep, all the running backs available now are trash. Okay, wide receivers. Chase Claypool. Ain't bad. Let's look at 2020 stats. Marvin Jones. Okay, Chase Claypool is number 2. 2021 projected. I still have ideas for who I want for a wide receiver. Should I get a backup quarterback? No, it's too early for a backup quarterback. I might. I'm going to secure Robert Tonyan. Yeah, I'm gonna secure Robert Tonyan. And then I'll take a wide receiver. I think I did that in the wrong order. I think I should have taken a wide receiver. I might be able to pick a backup quarterback, though, on my next turn, and then go for a later wide receiver if I can't get Chase Claypool. Zach Moss. Interesting choice. Ronald Jones. People are picking running backs. Running backs are going like crazy. Yeah, I have no way of getting a fourth running back. I'm just gonna be stuck with my three. James Conner. Yeah, running backs are. It's the running back train. This is where all the running backs go. That's interesting. Something interesting just popped into my head. I think I know who my fourth string running back is. I have found my fourth string running back. What? Okay, I'm confused. I'm so confused. Mark Ingram? He exists? He's in the league? I'm so confused, man. I didn't know Mark Ingram was in the league. Okay. Hey, I might be able to get my guy. Football Whale's gonna take him. I guarantee you. Every single time, Football Whale takes my guy. Every time. I swear. 50-50 shot. He takes it. Mike Davis took him. Derrick Henry took him. Oh, he didn't. Yo, Will Fuller suspended, dude. Okay, that's a steal. Claypool's average draft position was like 70. Ha! So long, Claypool. Let's go. Okay. That's payback for. Who do you get from me? Gronk? Oh, he got Logan Thomas. Okay. Who did he steal from me? I know he stole some. Oh, he stole Julio from me. That's who he stole. He stole Julio from me. Yeah. He stole Julio. That's why. Okay. Hey, if you want to do Julio for Chase Claypool straight up, bet. I'll do that. It feels lovely to steal. Someone asked me how it feels to steal someone else's draft pick. It feels amazing. It feels so good. I'm so happy I stole someone else. That sounds so mean. But honestly, though, I've had like 3 players stolen from me. I'm just glad I got someone I wanted on the first go around. There's no sorries in fantasy football. You don't apologize in fantasy football. It is what it is. Marvin Jones. Jeez. Who picked Marvin Jones? Okay. Marvin Jones is one of those guys that just kind of like exists. I feel like he's way too inconsistent for me. Quarterbacks. Are there any quarterbacks? I mean, quarterbacks exist. Oh, he's available. There's one guy I might be interested in. 2020 season. There's one guy I might be interested in for quarterbacks. It's round 9. I need a defense. But people really aren't taking defenses right now. Yeah, I have my 4th string running back. So I might pick a wide receiver. And then my 4th string running back. No, but they're projected to go low. I'm not picking Hines. I'm not picking Sony. Jamal Williams. I recognize that name. I can't put my finger... Oh, he was on Green Bay. Right? He was on Green Bay. Yeah, no, that's a risky pick. He's on Detroit. Okay. Yeah, I know who my fourth string running back is. So I'll pick a wide receiver. Should I just go straight for the backup quarterback? My wide receivers are coming up soon. They're kind of far away. Debo might not be a bad pick. Corey Davis is on the Jets? I already have some ideas for wide receivers, though. So I don't know if I want Debo. How many games did he play last year? He had decent points. Yeah, he played 7 games last year. Actually, he didn't have decent points last year. 7 games, he had okay points. Oh, someone took him anyways. Okay, that makes my decision a lot easier. You know what, though? You know what, though? There is a player that is in fact available. There in fact is a running back that is in fact, or a wide receiver that is in fact available that I might be selecting. My values are looking pretty good. I have 2 week 13, I have 2 week 12s, I have 2 week 7s. It's pretty spread out. All 2s ain't bad. Around 10 to 16. So there's 176 picks with 16 rounds of 11 teams. The picks should start coming in a little quicker because it's closer to the end. Everyone's still in the draft room though, which doesn't always happen. Usually, I think it's because it's for the channel that you get more committed people. Usually, you have 1 or 2 like dead teams. Okay, who is Rylan gonna pick? My next selection, I believe, might hopefully be available. If this Rylan dude don't pick him. I don't think Rylan stole any guys from me yet. He's not Death Valley Burners, is he? Oh, he didn't. Oh, he took one of the other guys I was looking at. Okay. I'm going to take Michael Thomas because how is he still available? Okay. We're getting into the later rounds where I might potentially pick Jonnu Smith. I also want my backup quarterback. This is crazy. Okay. My fourth string running back is safe. I also have like 5 wide receivers already. Okay, so my fourth string running back is safe. I need a backup quarterback. I might look for a backup tight end. I need a kicker. Okay, kickers are being taken. That's insane. I don't know how kickers are being taken. I don't think I'm going to take my backup quarterback. Nobody's looking at quarterbacks. Jonnu Smith's average draft position is 110. I think that this might, if I'm going to get him, this might be the time. How did Dallas Goedert do last year? I had him for a bit, but I'm not sure. I don't usually pick backup tight ends, but Dallas Goedert, he only played 11 games last year. He had 524 yards and 3 touchdowns. So not great. I mean, for 11 games, it's not terrible, but it's not great. Tyler Higbee is available. Tyler Higbee is usually fairly good. Okay. We're going with Jonnu. We're going with John Yu. Next time I'll pick my running back and my defense. I'll probably pick my defense first. I'll probably go defense, and then I'll pick my 4th string running back. I like how my team is shaping up. I do. I like it. I like it. I like my team. I do. I really do. The Rams had a lot of defensive fantasy points last year. Like a crazy amount. Their defense is good. Okay, college people are walking in and making a loud noise. I apologize. I'll probably pick my backup running back, my fourth string running back, before my defense. Because I think a lot of defenses will still be available. Okay, the auto pick won't screw me over this time. So as long as 4 people don't pick my backup running back, we're good. My fourth string running back. So we're looking for that. We're looking for that running back. We got our wide receivers. We got our tight ends. We need a backup running back, backup quarterback, and then kicker and defense, and then Mr. Irrelevant. I think I know who my Mr. Irrelevant's gonna be. I think I'll pick a backup quarterback in the last round. I think a backup quarterback will be my Mr. Irrelevant. My Mr. Irrelevant I'll pick in round 15. Okay, 3 people left before my next pick. Let's see. Yes, okay, so we're on round 12 right now. 12, 30, 40, so 5 more picks. The burners are taking a bit on this pick. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Yo, the Death Valley Burners really do be trolling out here. I would not want to have this team right now. No offense. I would not want to have this team. I am sorry, Death Valley Burners. I disagree with the Death Valley Burners' tastes in players. I know a lot of people probably disagree with my taste in players as well, so who am I to criticize? David Johnson. I like having David Johnson because it's a late pick. Okay? This is my thought process. It's a late pick. Who else is available for running backs? Michael Carter. No one's ever heard of him. James White. He only had 1 good season for fantasy ever. Philip Lindsay, also on Houston. J.D. McKissick, behind Antonio Gibson. Like, there's no options here. So I needed a 4th string. Ramondre Stevens. I needed a 4th string, so I figured might as well pick the guy that has been number 1 in the past. And they're going to need to rely on their running. Houston's going to need to rely on their running game this year to do anything on offense if Deshaun Watson isn't playing. So I need my defense now. I've been holding off choosing a defense. '21 projections, 49ers are pretty high up there. Rams are pretty high up there. I think the Rams might be the safest bet right now. I've wanted the Patriots. I really wanted the Patriots. I really think the Patriots are going to have a strong defense. But the Rams had 160 fantasy points for defense last year. And I don't think that they had that many changes to their team. So I think I might gotta go with the Rams on this one over the Patriots. It's Rams or Patriots. I think I have to go with the Rams. Because the thing is with the Patriots, they didn't have that many stacks last year. Their stacks will be boosted a lot this year with with all the linebackers that we now have consistently on the team. But Aaron Donald. Okay, we got our defense. Now we need a kicker, a Mr. Irrelevant, and a backup quarterback. My backup quarterback is still available. So I'll probably pick my kicker. Because people are picking kickers all of a sudden. I didn't know people were picking kickers. I think a lot of kickers have already gone. Oh. He isn't picked yet. Huh? I'm confused. How is this person not picked yet? Wait, where'd he go? Oh, I'm in all positions. Kickers. 2021 projections. Why is he projected so low? 2020 season? Okay, I'm looking at Younghoe Koo. Yeah, he had 160. I don't know why he's projected so low. Their kicker projections are always wrong. Every year. The kicker projections are always incorrect. How's my Mr. Irrelevant doing? Oh, my Mr. Irrelevant is not doing good. My Mr. Irrelevant is not doing good at all. Nope, not at all. My Mr. Irrelevant is not doing good. All positions. Where's my Mr. Irrelevant at? Oh, he's doing. Oh, that's points. Rank. Oh yeah, he ain't doing too hot. Mr. Irrelevant is not doing well. We'll have to pick Mr. Irrelevant soon. We'll have to pick him this round. We'll pick a kicker in the next one. I think this is my quick turnaround. So I'll pick Mr. Irrelevant, then I'll pick my kicker, and then I'll pick my backup quarterback. Because I think my kicker's safe. I don't think a lot of people are picking my kicker anytime soon. Because for some reason he's very low on the projected points. So Mr. Irrelevant will pick next. Then we'll pick our kicker. And then we will pick our backup quarterback. Because I think our backup quarterback will be available. Mr. Irrelevant was taken. I was looking at James White. Oh, and our kicker was taken. Okay. Death Valley Burners. Okay, is there anyone worth taking? Should I take Ramondre? No one's gonna take Ramondre. I need a kicker. 2021 season. Greg Zuerlein. Greg Zuerlein's good. Kickers are overrated anyways. The best kicker always shows up like week 2 or 3. No one ever knows who the best kicker is. I don't know who. Okay, well, now that James White's gone, oh, they're available. Flex. Who did? Okay, J.D. McKissick had a good season last year. Nelson Aguilar. Is he number 2 on the Patriots? I mean, he's behind a bunch of tight ends, including a tight end that I have. But is he number 2 on our depth chart? I think he might be. He is number 2. Oh, he's also playing with Kendrick Bourne, though. Sterling Shepard. Sterling Shepard, number 1. Sterling Shepard might be the Giants' first string quarter. Okay, him and Kenny Golladay. Sterling Shepard might be the play. I kind of wanted a running back, but Sterling Shepard might be the play. There's no running backs. At all. J.D. McKissick. I might take J.D. He had a good season last year. I'll pick him. Tevin Coleman is on the Giants. Tevin Coleman makes the rounds, man. Okay. And then backup quarterback will be our last pick. Solid draft. I'm happy with this. My backup quarterback is still available. So, they've been available the whole time. Pretty lucky, actually. I'm happy with how this draft has gone. Time. I know we're out of time. Now I'm singing a song for you guys, 'cause I'm bored. Okay. I'm very happy with my team. Does ESPN give you draft ratings? I feel like they do. I think ESPN gives draft grades. Yeah. We'll see. I'm curious to see what my draft grade is. I think I have a good draft. I think it's based on, it compares your draft to everyone else in your draft room. And then with their point projections to see where they think you'll fall. I think mine will be pretty good. So once I draft my backup quarterback, I'll probably just sign off. This has been a pretty decently long stream. We've had a decent audience. Average 36 playbacks. Average viewers, concurrent viewers 6. Decent stream. First stream of the year. Make sure to check back at future streams. I'll be doing power rankings on streams. So I probably won't be clipping them. It'll probably just be like, I'll open up the stream and then I'll just be like, hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that type of thing. I don't know if I'll make a video for this stream like if I'll edit it down at all. But someone wants Deshaun Watson. Don't get Deshaun Watson. That's just stupid. Okay, so the team: Patrick Mahomes, Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, DeAndre Hopkins, Keenan Allen. I think that's a solid top 5. Again, all of those guys have been top 5 in their position before. So I think that it's a solid top 5. Robert Tonyan and DJ Moore. DJ Moore and Robert Tonyan have both also been top 5 in their position, so is the Rams defense. So all my starters have been top 5 in their position before. Doesn't mean they will be this year, but they have the potential to be. We got Greg Zuerlein. He's been number 1 before. Myles Gaskin, iffy pick. I definitely would have rather had some other player over Myles Gaskin. Chase Claypool was good last year. Michael Thomas has been top 5 before, but he's missing a few games. Johnny Smith was good last year, but you never know with the Patriots. David Johnson has been good before, but you never know with the Texans. And then J.D. McKissick is another iffy pick, but I mean it's round 15. What are you gonna do? I think it's safe to say who my backup quarterback is now. If you go to show drafted, how many quarterbacks have been drafted already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so everyone's picked 2 quarterbacks so far except for me. So I think it's safe to say that my backup quarterback will be Kirk Cousins. Last year, Kirk Cousins had like 300 points, and he still has both of his top wide receivers. I don't see him being much lower. Okay, 4 more picks. I don't know how soon they come up with draft grades on here. I think they might send me that on an email. I'll let you know what my draft grade ends up being after the draft. But draft grades are always questionable anyways. I got some pretty good ones last year. I think in my 2 drafts I got like an A and a B+. Yeah, thank you guys all for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think this is going to be a good season. I think this is a fun group. Most of the guys that are in this league have been with the channel a long time. So I think that everyone is going to be like pretty into it, which is good. You don't always have leagues where everyone's like into it, but this year we have a league where I think everyone is like into it because they're all with the channel. Everyone's been with the channel like since the beginning. These are all long-time subscribers. So I think this is going to be a fun year. Death Valley Burners is definitely picking their backup quarterback because that's what they do. They pick like the weirdest player imaginable and then they pick the guy that I want. And they switch off between those 2. They literally they have 2 kickers. Not to judge, but they have 2 kickers. Oh, Eli is this is Rylan, not Eli. Okay. So this isn't the Death Valley Burners. They ain't. So this guy might. I don't think Rylan steals my guys. Death Valley Burners steal them. It's round 16, Rylan. It doesn't take you a minute to figure out who you want in round 16. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Kirk Cousins. And that's my team. I think everyone knows who they want now. Okay, my roster's full. I don't know when they give out draft grades, but my computer's so hot right now. My computer's like dying. I'm gonna need to close out the stream like right when it's done, guys. Yeah, so 2 more picks, then I'll check out the league and see. I might make a video about the draft. I'm not sure. This will be posted on YouTube though, obviously, and then I don't know how many people are gonna watch a 2-hour draft, an hour and a half draft stream. Actually, it'll be closer to 2 hours by the end of this because I started like 10 minutes of 9 and now it's 10:30. Dude, why is it taking an hour? Why is it taking a full minute for people to draft in their last round? Football. What does Football Wales team look like? He was complaining about his team a lot. Team Football Wales. Ryan Tannehill, Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, Chris Godwin, Brandon Cooks. Weird. George Kittle, Miles Sanders. Not a great team. I mean, it's not terrible. Will Fuller. Yeah, it's not great. Okay. So, final roster. We got Saquon Barkley. We got DeAndre Hopkins. We got Keenan Allen. We got Patrick Mahomes, Josh Jacobs, DJ Moore, Myles Gaskin, Robert Tonyan, Chase Claypool, Michael Thomas, Jonnu Smith, David Johnson, Greg Zuerlein, Rams defense, J.D. McKissick, and Kirk Cousins. I'm solid. I like that team. I think that we have a good team. There's a couple disappointments, but I think it's a solid team. Okay. So yeah, that was the draft. If you guys make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I don't think anyone's watching the end of this, but rosters. Let's see. How do we find draft grades? View team. I have no idea how this works. I'll find it later, but this stream is like killing my computer right now. So I'm probably going, if I can't find it in the next second, draft recap. There we go. Let's check out the draft recap. Do they give like projections? Maybe? No. Scoreboard, standings, opposing teams. Yeah, I can't figure it out. I'll let you guys know what my draft grade is once I figure it out. As for right now, I'll see you guys all in. Oh, projected total points. Okay, so first week of the season. Let's look at our first week. First week. Let's check out our first week. Week 1 matchup. We're against Rylan Ferrier. I'm projected for 119 and he's projected for 110. They have me advantage for quarterback, running back, backup wide receiver, flex, defense. I'll take that. I'll take that. So, +9. That would be a solid week 1. I'll take that. Show bench. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was fun. I'm going to sign off now, but I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.